how can we bring these things into our daily life? They're super important to consider. Am I getting rest? You know, am I eating good food that's sustaining me, not tearing me apart and making me depressed, you know, and heavy, both, you know, mentally, let alone physically. And also, you know, this exercise, you know, here we are doing yoga. This is wonderful. And, you know, I have a friend now that I'm like busting my butt with, which I've never done. I'm actually using weights and running, and it feels really good. You know, I'm getting older, and also things are a little bit more stagnant. So it's like I need to move the body, and it creates a nice feeling too. You know, of course, I think most of us are aware of that. And then I wanted to talk about the emotional health. You know, how important that is to see family or friends one way or another, whether it's through Zoom or if you can actually take a walk with somebody. This is stuff you all know, but it's like a nice reminder as we move into this next phase of the year. I was just with my family. I hadn't seen them in probably about a month. And it was just so nice to give hugs and receive hugs, because the three of us got together. We do that. And we took a beautiful hike, and just that, you know, that healing of that touch and nourishment of just coming together and sitting with people who know you and love you and get you. And so I can't encourage that enough. I'm sure, I hope everyone here has one way or another that they do that. They connect with people that they love. And maybe you make it more of a regular thing, you know, all in time as the days get shorter and things start to shift gears. We're going to need each other all the more, I think, one way or another, you know. And then, of course, our professional life, you know, how we're approaching that, and can we see it as service. And in the Bhakti tradition, they talk about, you know, it's a form of worship. It's a form of like showing our devotion, because it's devotional service. So whether you're doing volunteer work because you aren't working, or you are working full time, or you're working helping your children, you know, whatever it is, it's like, how can we see this as service, and how can we continue to pass on rather than feel like victimized, whether you have too much work or not enough work. So just ways, I mean, this is what makes a yogi, is taking a situation and kind of, for a lack of better words, spiritualizing it. Like, how can I work with this? How can I kind of, rise above the situation and see how I can utilize it in a way that will strengthen and uplift not only me, but of course other people, you know. It takes strength, it takes discipline, it takes courage, because to lift ourselves out of ourself, you know, the small self, it takes work. It takes work. So I can't encourage you enough to just start thinking about those things as we move into the next phase of the year, and as we move into this new month ahead. So just stay inspired, whatever. I was so blown away. I know most of you might already know, like Outside Lands is happening this weekend. So if you want to tap into that, you feel inspired by music, you can tap into that. They're doing a whole thing virtual. Burning Man is happening. If you want to tap into that, you know, there's still a lot of things happening. And I know a lot of you have discovered that, including yoga and so many wonderful teachers available to you, and kirtan and so much stuff. So just keep inspired one way or another, you know, and stay healthy and strong and fit, so that we can show up in a way in a way that can inspire and support other people, you know. And when we don't have it, somebody will have it, and they can support us, because that's a reality. You know, we can't feel fully inspired 24/7, you know, but we do what we can with what we have. And I'm really honored and happy you're here this morning. Thank you. You all inspire me so much. It's been several months now. You continue to show up here, and I'm blown away. I'm humbled. So I'm going to chant the peace mantra. Auspiciousness be unto all. Perfect peace be unto all. Fullness be unto all, and prosperity be unto all. We wish perfect or happiness be unto all. Perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone. And of course, may all be free from suffering. palms together to the center of your chest for the sound of Om, right? This coming together, palms together, sweet gesture of gratitude. Big breath in. So I'll chant this chant in its entirety, and then you can join me in Hari Om towards the end. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu, Sarvesham shantir bhavatu, Sarvesham purnam bhavatu, Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, Sarve shantu nirvayah, Sarve bhadrani pashantu, ma kashit dukkha bhave. Hari Om, 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 Hari Om. Please take a moment to send peace, prayers, or love, good health to someone or someplace. Please include yourself, of course, to one another here. And may our health, right, benefit others, right? Our good health, right? As we take care of ourselves, it's not just like so we feel better for ourselves, but so we can show up and be that much present and stronger and inspiring for others. Okay, everyone. If you'd like to listen to music, I'm going to encourage you, we can do a countdown for a count to 5. And at the bottom, at 1, you can turn your Spotify on. So Set yourself up, and then it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and start your music if you'd like. And then we'll all start on our all fours. So come onto your mat. And we'll start with some good old cat-cow. So let's massage the spine a little bit, the vertebrae. So on your breath in, go ahead and let the belly drop. Keep the arms nice and long. Press the palms down. Lift the chest like you've got the sun rising right there in the front. So let it rise. And then as you exhale, draw the belly in and up. And let the head bow in towards the heart. And then a breath in, soften the belly, gently look up. And then exhale and round. Big breath in. And big breath out. So take a few moments just moving like yourself here. If you want to move the hips or make circles or take your hips back, whatever feels good here, just make it yours. You want to make sure that you're inspired, that you're doing something that you enjoy, right? That brings you joy, so that you'll go back to it, right? And then everybody shift their hips on back to their heels. Take a moment here. Get the armpits open, reach out to the fingertips. See if you can keep the forearms off the floor. If you have tight shoulders, a little bend in the elbows. Couple breaths here, breathing into the back of your body. Great. And then we're going to come back up onto the hands and knees. You're going to lengthen your right leg back. So tuck your toes under. Nice and long there. You can move a little forward and back. And then bend the right knee. And point the toes up like a little scorpion's tail. Good. Full breath in. And then as you exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose. Round. And then a breath into the point. Press the heels of the hand down as the toes lift. And then exhale. Breath in. And breath out. One more. And big exhale. Hold here. Round, 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 round. And now step that right foot forward. Crawl the hands back to the top of the leg. And let the hips sink down a little bit. If your knees are sensitive, just double up your mat, right? See if you can keep the right ankle and knee aligned. And let's take the arms up here. You can cactus the arms or interlace the fingers and reach the palms up. Just want to focus on the side body getting nice and long. Feel the heart lift. Good. And then lift your chin a little bit and lift your eyes. And then let the hips sink down. Breath in. Lengthen through the side body. Exhale, arms past your ears a little bit. Stay 2 breaths. One more breath in. And then the hands come forward. It's like a gesture of gratitude, right? Bowing forward and down. Thank you, God, for this life, for this health. Thank you for yoga, right? Fill in the blank. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for amazing students. Press the right foot down, lengthen the left leg, lunge pose. And in this pose, bring your chest forward between your arms. You're going to feel a stretch in the left quadricep there. Lift, lengthen. Great. From there, exhale, pyramid pose. Lengthen your right leg. Let the head go. The ribs are moving towards the right leg a little bit. Let the head release. Great. Bend the left knee, everybody. Look up. And then slide the right leg back. Child's pose. This time you're going to slither forward onto your belly for cobra pose. Inhale. Lift through the chest. Good. If it's too much, you can just come onto your forearms for Sphinx pose, either one, right? Couple breaths here. You can take your head from side to side. Really lengthen out to the tips of your toes. And then release all the way down. Press the hands down, inhale, up and down, and child's pose, exhale. Come back onto your hands and knees. You know, the other side. So lengthen your left leg, tuck the toes under. Okay, and then lift the left leg. Good, and bring the knee to the nose, exhale. Breath in, point, exhale. Breath in, breath out, keeping the shoulders and the wrists aligned. Press the palms down as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Exhale. 2 more. Nice and slow, controlled breathing. Take 1 more exhale and hold in your exhale. Draw the knee in and then step the left foot forward. Great, and then bring the hands to the top. Okay. Stay here. Let the hips sink a little bit and then take your arms up. Interlace the fingers, press. Lengthen your waist. Feel the belly lift up to the heart. The heart lifts. Lift your chin a little bit and lift your eyes. And then let the hips sink. And then on the exhale, that gesture of gratitude. Hands down and lengthening to that left leg. Great. Press the left foot down. Let's lengthen the back leg. And again, pull your chest through your arms. Shoulders back. Keep the right heel reaching back. Stay here. Good. Exhale. Pyramid pose. Lengthen through that left leg. Hug your left hip back a little bit. Let the head go. Good. Bend your left knee, drop your right knee down, slide the left leg back. Child's pose, exhale. On the inhale, cobra pose, slide your way through. Great. And then exhale, downward facing dog this time. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees and hips, press back to your heels. Press into the palms of your hand, and then reach out for the thumb and index finger. And then the middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. Little micro bend in the elbows. Shoulders moving towards the hips a little bit there. Great. Say 1 more. And then soften the knees to the floor. Okay, so this is very early. This is Virasana pose. This is not a total basics pose, but you can make it into a basics if you sit on a block or pillows or something. You have knees up. Stack yourself up as high as you need to. I don't care if you sit on a chair. It's all fine. But we're sitting in between the heels, not on the heels. Right? And then spine long. Right? You can sit down, that's great. Otherwise, let the palms rest on the thighs. Keep your spine long rather than rounded. Okay. Brighten up to the collarbones, like you have a nice smile across the front of your chest. You're going to interlace the fingers and press the palms forward. Good. Take a big breath in and lift up as you press the shins down at the same time. And then as you exhale, round, press forward. Inhale, lengthen, lift up and arch back a little bit if you can. And then exhale, press and round. One more time, use your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in. And big breath out. Great. Take your arms up on the inhale, and then release them to the side as you exhale. You can crawl the hands back a little bit, as far as you can, lengthening the tops of the thighs. So ground down to the tops of your feet. Right? This pose can be pretty intense, so easy does it. Stay for a couple breaths. Okay, let's come up. And a downward facing dog should feel super good. So ease into it though. Bring your hands down, then take one leg back, and then the other, downward facing. Pedal up to the feet again. And then you're going to walk your feet forward. Lift up, come halfway up. Exhale and fold. Let's bend the knees as you inhale, lift up halfway. Right? So bend the knees a lot. And then as you exhale, then start to lengthen your legs. Draw the tops of your thighs back. Do that a few times. Inhale, bend. Look up. Exhale, extend. Bend on the inhale, looking forward. Exhale, extend. Press your heels down, backs of the legs lift. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Interlace your hands behind you. Take your arm bones up so we open around the neck, shoulder area. Good. Stay here. Taking the arms forward and down. Couple breathings. Ribs moving in the direction of your thighs. Stay one more. Great. Release the arms down. Let's swing them forward and up. Inhale. Arch it back a little bit. And then exhale, palms to the center. So we're going to do a little bit of breath of joy. We've done this before. It's been a while though. So it's a 3-part breath. It's a little invigorating. You take it as easy or as intense as you want. So we're going to ease into it. It looks like this, right? You're going to go, what is it? Inhale. 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 Exhale. Let's try it again. I think it's forward. First, inhale, forward, up, wide. Inhale, forward, inhale, and then come down on the exhale. Inhale, woo, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, 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 exhale. Breath of joy. 3-part breath. Take it easy if you need to, or amp it up if you want to. See what feels good. Big, strong emphasis on the exhale. Letting go. Few more. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. We'll meet with the arms up. Reach up. Interlace the fingers. Press up. Woo! Big breath in, shining to the front of the chest. And then exhale, come forward and down over the legs. Awesome. Right leg back, everybody. Lunge pose, look up. Exhale, kick that back leg Rise all the way up. Swing the arms wide, lift up. Palms to the center. Exhale. Other side. Breath in. Exhale and fold. Left leg back. Draw the chest through the arms. Exhale, kick the back leg up. Feet come together. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, prayer to the center. One more time. Breath in. Exhale. Right leg back. Draw the chest through the arms. Exhale, kick the back leg up. Ribs towards your thigh. Feet together. Inhale, flat back. Lift the chest. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms up. Lift yourself up. Exhale, prayer to the center. One more. Breath in. Exhale and fold. Left leg back. Looking up. Exhale, kick the back leg up. Feet together. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and fold. Reach your arms up. Palms to the center. Exhale. All right. So moving on. Utkatasana. Let's skim the earth. It's nice to touch the floor. And then from there, rise up. All right, big breath in. And then from there, fold forward and down. Exhale. Your right leg steps back so the chest lifts here. Eyes lift. Exhale, downward facing dog this time. Left leg back. Plank pose, everybody reaching forward. You can also just drop your knees if you need to. Lower down to the floor. Exhale. Inhale, cobra pose or sphinx pose. Good. Exhale, child's pose into downward facing dog. Nice long breath out. Hips high. Okay, on your breath in, you're going to step your right foot forward. One big breath in, just right away. Drop your left knee down. Let's lift the arms up. Inhale, spine long, side body long. Exhale the hands down, bring the back foot forward, full breath out. Rise up. Palms together, exhale. Utkatasana, breath in, gather it in. And then release it. Exhale, folding forward. Left leg back, looking up. Exhale, downward facing dog, everybody. Plank pose, reach back to your heels, and then drop the knees, lower down. Inhale, elbows in, shoulders back. Downward facing dog, through child's pose, big exhale. Looking between your thumbs, step the left foot forward right away. Right knee drops, and then swing the arms up like wings, rising up. And then as you exhale, hands come down, back foot forward. Rise up, inhale, creating some energy here. Exhale. One last one. Inhale. Little variation. Exhale and fold. Let's step back. Plank pose this time. Right away. Big breath in. Drop your knees. Lower down. Exhale. Breathing in. Downward facing dog. Full breath out. Stay for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Big breath in. Big breath out. Stay 1 more. Bring your ankle bones to touch family, and we're going to take the right leg high. Good. From here, let the left heel drop down a little bit. Now bend your right knee so you're opening up that right hip. Excellent. Stay here. Press into the heels of the hand. If we have any flippers in the house and you want to take your right foot back and down to the floor, go right ahead. Otherwise, keep your leg lifted and the knee open up towards the sky. Okay, flippers, come back up. Take that right leg high. Exhale, bring the knee into the nose, everybody. Drop the right foot down, drop the left knee. Take your arms up again. Big breath in. Inhale, half monkey pose. Exhale. Okay, let's come into that lunge again. Press the right foot down. From here, drop your left foot. Right hand to the inside of your right foot. You can place a block there if you need to. And then start to lengthen the right leg and the left arm. So it's triangle pose right away. Good. Open up to the chest. Good. You can crawl your right hand up your leg if you need to. You want to feel spacious and open and smooth, long, controlled, great breathing here. Lean back a little bit. Stay again. Inhale. Michelle, lean back a little bit. Open your chest. Look up. Awesome. And then from there, let's rise all the way up. Inhale. Warrior 2 on the exhale. Good. See if you can keep your shoulders and hips aligned here rather than this or that. So we can find some equanimity here. Full breath in. Let's tip it back. Inhale. Easeful. Exhale your hands down to the floor. You can come into downward facing dog or plank pose. Yogi's choice. Drop your knees. Lower down. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Full breath out. Stay on the inhale. Stay on the exhale. Bring your ankle bones to touch. Lift the left leg. Good. Drop your right heel a little bit. And then bend the left knee. Just stay here if you'd like. You can peek underneath the left armpit. Press evenly into your palms. And then those who want to flip can take their left foot behind them and open up to the chest. Left arm lifts. All right, everybody. Left hand down, left leg lifts. Let's bring the knee in towards your nose. Exhale. Great. Take it up again. Inhale. And then exhale. Step it forward. Drop your right knee down and sweep the arms up. And take the arms up one more time. Interlace the fingers. Nice big breath in. And then from there, half monkey pose. Find your low lunge. Press your left foot down. Lengthen your back leg. Now drop your right heel to the floor. Anchor it down. Left hand down and then triangle pose. Press down to that left foot. Long for the left leg. Again, use your block or crawl your hand up your leg. Want to feel both sides of your waist lengthening. Front and back of the body opening up. Grateful for the whole body. Back side, front side. And full breath in, stay. Great. Press down, rise up. You got warrior 2. Exhale and bend to the left leg. Good. Bring your knee towards your pinky toe a little bit. So you're opening the inner left thigh. Reverse it on the breath in. And then exhale, your hands come down. Left leg back, plank or downward facing dog. And then you can lower your knees down and then release to the earth. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Breathing in. Breathing out, 2. Breathing in. Breathing out, 3. All right, ankle bones touching, right leg lifts again. Bend the right knee, open it up again. Stay here or flip it on the exhale. And take a nice big breath in. Good. Hand comes down, right leg lifts. Everybody bring the knee in towards your nose. Exhale. Step the right foot down right away. Left knee drops, let's lift the arm. Good. Exhale, half monkey pose. Full breath out. Inhale, lunge pose. Breath in. Now drop your back heel. Right hand down, triangle pose again. Lengthen through the right leg. Great. Now everybody bend the right knee and extend the left arm forward. Side angle pose. And so side angle, deep bend. You can bring your forearm to the top of the thigh. All good, yep. Let the shoulder blades hug onto the back of the body. And then whatever you're doing, you want to invite the right side of your waist towards the top of the right thigh. Really lengthen out from the outer edge of your back foot, everybody, out to the fingertips. You got it. Peaceful warrior, reverse it. Inhale, press into the front foot as you arch back. Let's take a rainbow. So lengthen your right leg, bend your left knee, right hand comes down. Lift up to the left arm. Awesome. And then from there, lunge pose. Hands come forward, slide the right leg back, plank pose or downward facing dog, and then lower to the floor. Beautiful. Breath in. Breath out. Stay. Inhale here. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. Okay, last round, everybody. Bring the left leg up. Bend the knee, open it up to the side. Flip if you flip, or stay if you stay. Take a little breath here. Flippers, left leg back up, inhale. Everybody knee to the nose. Everybody, draw the low belly in and up. Step the left foot forward. Drop the right knee to the floor. Let's take the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Good. Lunge pose, left foot down, lengthen through your back leg. Drop your right foot down, triangle pose. Breath in. Good. Now from here, extended side angle. Bend your left knee. Bring the forearm to the top of the thigh, or put your hand on the block of the floor and extend the right side. Bring the ribs into the body a little bit. Breathe into the kidney, the low back a little bit. And again, let the left side of your waist drop down towards the top of the left thigh. Breathe. All right, here we go. Peaceful warrior. Press into the front foot as you arch back. Rainbow warrior. Everybody lengthen the left leg. Left hand down. Hands come forward. Downward facing dog or plank pose. And then lower yourself down. Breath in. Breath out. Down dog. Stay here. Inhale. Big exhale, one. Breathing in. Breathing up, two. Breathing in. Breathing out, three. Great. Let's lift the heels by the knees. You can walk, hop, step, or jump your feet forward. Lift up halfway, and then fold forward over the legs. Bend your knees if you'd like. We're going to sweep our arms forward and up. Inhale to come all the way up, a little arching back. And then palms meet at the center. Beautiful, everybody. Good. So hope you're feeling awake. Bring the right knee into the chest. And then from here, we're going to open it up to the side. You can extend the left arm out. Right. If it's in your practice to extend the right leg while keeping the left leg long and strong and the spine long, go for it. Otherwise, just open it up like a gate to the side. Strong standing leg. Feel that lift in your low belly. Everybody looks beautiful. Stay. One more. Great. And then warrior two. So slide the leg back. Good. That's it. Take a breath in. Good. And then from there, leg parallel your feet. Lengthen the leg, lift up. And then come forward and down. Exhale, exhale. Prasarita Padottanasana. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lift up halfway and take the hips to the side. Start with the left side. Bend to the left knee. Good, and then to center, and then bend to the right. Exhale, deep bend. Press into that left foot. Breath into center. Exhale, other side. Breath into center. Exhale. Inhale to center, last round. Exhale to the left. Breath in. And then just come through center and fall forward and down. Everybody make your way forward to the front of your mat. Downward facing dog. Full breath out. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your heels on the breath in. Bend your knees. Walk, hop, step, or jump forward. Rise all the way up. Okay, let's take the other side. Left knee in. Open it up to the side or hold on to your big toe and then extend out to the right arm. Feel the collarbones extend all the way out, across your arms, out to the fingertips. And stay one more, that's it. And then from there you got warrior two, slide it on back. Great, let's lengthen the leg, parallel the feet, lift up. Toes are pointing forward, exhale, come all the way down. Take your hips to the left side. To center. To the right, exhale. To center. Nice long exhale to the left. To center, breath in. Big exhale, hips to the right. Good, lunge pose, come to the front, slide the right leg back, downward facing dog. Good. Bring your knees to the floor. Let your toes touch, nice wide knees, and let your hips move back. Okay, you can release down, chest down. To make a pillow for your forehead with the backs of your hands. Lift up halfway. Slide your left arm underneath the right arm for a little twist and reach your right arm forward. The left side of your cheek rests on the floor. Bring your left arm forward, family, in a switch. Lift up a little, slide the right arm underneath and through the left arm. Reaching the left arm forward and down, right side of your face to the floor. Great. Bring your right arm through. Everybody, hands and knees. Widen your feet. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Take a little breath in here, big exhale out. Bring your feet closer together, and you're going to step your right foot forward. Warrior one, everyone. Big breath in. Press down to rise up. We have our pyramid pose here once again, so our Parsvakonasana. So bring your back foot in, make sure both feet are pointing forward. Nice to have a block out in front if you want. Actually, highly suggest it. And then grab your hands, elbows, wrists, or reverse your prayer. So here's where we dive into the neutral poses. Hug your right hip back, lift up, arch back, and then from here, exhale your way forward. So again, you're bringing the ribs towards your right leg. Legs nice and strong. Of course, you can have a little micro bend in that right knee if you need to. Couple breaths here. Big breath in. Big breath out. And keep hugging the right hip back a little bit. Make sure that back foot is solid. Make yourself comfortable, right? With, as Pema Chodron says, uncertainty. Full breath in. Full breath out. Say one more. Let's lift up halfway as we begin the twists. You can bring your left hand on a block or the floor, or you can hold onto your leg if you want. And we're going to slide the right arm up. Now you can hold the hip with your right hand if you'd like to. Otherwise, bring the back foot in a little bit and let the chest open up. So a very intense pose. Right? So hug the right hip back, let the left hip drop as the heart rises up towards the sky. That's it. One more. Great. Take your right hand down, everybody, and just fold over the right leg. Bend a little to the right knee. Let your ribs rest on top of the right leg. So bend, bend, bend. Now, can we lift the left leg up a little bit? And then press into that right leg. Start to extend the right leg as you start to extend the left leg. Just as far as you can go. You don't have to push anything. Full breath in. Standing split. Full breath out. That's it, Michelle. Full inhale. Hands are solid. They're down. They're supporting you. One more inhale. Great. Low lunge. Take the left leg back. Look up. Plank pose. Right leg beneath the left. Woo. Downward facing dog, please. Exhale. Stay here. Press out to the heels. Okay, looking forward, left leg, right away. Off the back foot, warrior one. Lengthen your left leg, prepare. Bring the back foot in a little bit, toes pointing forward, and then catch your hands however you did on the other side. Big breath in to lift up and arch back, and then exhale, coming forward. Again, you can just bring your hands down to the block. That's okay. The arms aren't working for you today. All right, either one. Take a breath in, breath out. Smooth, controlled breath, family. Smooth, controlled breath. Two more. One more. Lift up halfway and prepare. Right hand comes down. And then hug the left hip back and extend the left arm up. Crown of the head reaches forward. You can soften the chin a little bit towards your throat. Make sure both feet are anchored. Pose doesn't have to torture you. It's a little challenge for sure. Take one more big breath in. Soften the tummy on the exhale. Good, inhale, and then release the left hand down as you exhale. Just hold here for a few breaths. All right, let's bend the left knee so the ribs can rest on the top of the thigh. And then start to slowly lift the back leg, even if it's just a few inches, or extend a little higher. You can bring your hands on blocks here and then start to lengthen that left leg a little bit more. Hug the left hip back. All right, lunge pose, everybody. Right leg back. And we've got plank pose. Left leg back right away. Downward facing dog. Bring the knees to the floor. Make sure they're very close together here and let your ribs rest on the tops of your thighs. Take your arm bones back this time. In and a big exhale. Slowly come to sit up on your heels. And from here, just bring the legs forward. Have a block by your side. We're going to come onto our back for Setu Bandhasana. So bring your feet to the floor. If you have a block, again, not essential, but if you do, go ahead and squeeze it between your inner thighs. If you don't worry about it. Make sure your feet are hip-width apart. Toes are pointing forward. And then let's ground down into the feet and begin to lift the hips. Right? Don't move your feet, but lift your shins. And then let the knees move towards the front of your mat. Interlace the hands underneath you. And engage the legs. So you're just kind of like you're squeezing the block. But can you soften your tush at the same time? That's the big question. Couple breaths here. Press the backs of the arms down. Stay. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Stay one more, please. Breath in. Lift a little bit higher. And then release upper, mid, and low back. Release the block. And let the knees drop in towards each other. Press down into your feet. We'll lift the hips up again. If you have a block, you can place it underneath your sacrum. If you don't, just interlace the fingers underneath you. Okay. Stay for a few moments there. Keep using your arms. Press the arms down so you're not just completely relying on the block. The block is there to support you, right? It's meeting you halfway. If you have the block, good. Stay here. Great, and then everybody, let's take the arms above the head, open to the chest. Reach up and back a little bit. Good. Continue to use your feet. Take a breath in, and then exhale your arms forward and down. Great. One more time, big breath in, lift the arms up and back. Cactus the arms a little bit here, let the chest open. And then exhale the arms forward and down. Okay, for those, it looks like most of you have a block. If you don't worry about it. Bring your knees into your chest. We're going to do a supported shoulder stand. So if you have the block, you can bring your knees in and then lift the legs up. Or you can just take your legs up. If you don't have a block, that's fine. Place a pillow underneath your hips if you need to. Good. Engage the legs. You can reach your hands out in front of the block, interlace the fingers, or hold the corners of your block. Press your arm bones down and lengthen out through your heels, John, nice and long. Big breath in, that's it. Big breath out. Now point your toes and flex and point and flex. Great, stay one more breath here and bring the knees back into the chest on the exhale. Great, stay here as you breathe in. Both feet come down at the same time on your exhale. Same time, exhale, 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 exhale. Feet down, exhale, inhale, lift your hips. Remove the block from underneath you. Keep the hips lifted for a moment. If you can walk your hands forward or walk your heels back and hold onto your ankles for a moment, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. We'll take a little breath in here. Hold both toes. Stay, two more, everybody. Last one. Great, release the upper, mid, and low back onto the floor. Feet as wide as your mat, knees move in towards each other, like a little kiss. That's it, release the low back. Sacrum is nice and soft and supported on the floor. Let your arms lift up and cactus them, so they're just resting above your head. Bent elbows on the floor. Without using your hands, bring the knees into the chest. Good. And then take the legs over to the left side. And extend your arms wide now. So reach out. Good. Make sure that right shoulder is on the floor. You can move the knees away from the chest. Take them a little further down to give you a little bit more mobility in the upper chest. You place the block in between the thighs or under the left leg if you need to. Please make sure that right shoulder is down. Breath in, both shoulders relaxed. Looking over the right side. Bring the legs center. And over to the other side. Exhale. Adjust your legs so the left shoulder and the right shoulder are resting on the earth. Breathing in. Breathing out. Couple more deep breaths. And then bring the knees into the chest. Hug the legs in. Welcome to take a happy baby here. Right? Reach for the outer edges of your feet. Or just cross your ankles and reach for the feet that way. All good. Little movement from side to side. Maybe the first two fingers wrap around your big toes, and a moment to lengthen your legs wide. A big smile, just wide legs. A real happy baby. A little movement from side to side. And if you're feeling daring, you might rock forward and back until you come up to balance on your sit bones. Take a little breath in, lift up, rolling onto the front of the sit bones, lift the chest. You can have your feet on the floor, that's fine. Arms wide, yeah. And then from there, Baddha Konasana, bring the soles of the feet together. This is really helpful, actually, to sit on your block or to sit on a blanket, right? So in this pose, the heels are in towards the groin. And we're just going to crawl the hands forward. And here, for today, you can just round the upper back and lengthen forward. Beautiful. And then walk your hands back. Gently bring the knees in. And let's lengthen the legs. Again, you can stay seated on your block or just lengthen your legs forward. Sit on your blanket if you want. The legs are a little further apart. And take your arms up. A little soft bend in the knees. And then hinge forward and down. All the way the knees down. See if you can keep your toes pointing up. And heels moving forward. Good. Staying here. Take 4 breaths. Inhale. Big tummy breath out. Exhale. Big breath in. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Exhale, 2. Breathing in, extend the heels forward, lengthen the legs to go a little deeper. Exhale. Last one, big breath in. Exhale completely. Great, let's reach the arms up. Inhale, inhale. And altar pose. Exhale, hands and feet to the floor. Lift the hips high, big breath in. Exhale. 1, breath in. Big breath out. Last one, inhale, lift a little bit higher. And then release down. And let's sit up for a few moments before we come down. So, comfortable seat. I'm crossing my legs. I'm sitting on a block today. Hands resting on the legs. Shoulders and hips aligned. Eyes softly closed. And with the physical eyes closed, see if you can take your inner gaze up towards the space between the brows. The eye of intuition, the true knowing. And embrace your vital energy here. Maybe it felt really natural, body was loving every minute of it. Maybe the body was struggling today. That's okay too. Did it? We did it. Breath is completely free here. Breath is just doing what it naturally does. After all this asana and controlled breathing, now the breath is breathing you. Soften the corners of your mouth and the corners of your eyes a little bit. In this moment, in this seated position, sending out the prayers. Again, again, again. They're all like little antennas chiming into each other's frequency. I'm definitely honored to tune in to you this morning. Please take your hands behind you. Take a little breath in, bow forward for about 30 seconds, Yogi Mudra. And slowly coming up. Make your way onto your back for final resting pose, Shavasana. So make yourself cozy, sweaters, blankets, whatever you like. Kitty cats. Sip of tea. And come to lie down, resting the body. It's the most essential component after the asanas. The 8-limbed yoga. You have the first 6, right? Asana, or niyamas, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dhyana. These are all things to do. Right? It's very action-oriented. In order to make change, we have to take some action. But dhyana and samadhi, right? Practice of meditation and samadhi, to become one, state of oneness and stillness. These are things that happen to you. Just let yourself receive the benefits of sitting and resting in that stillness, receiving, merging in what we call your Ishtadeva, what it is that breathes you, what it is inspires you, your God, your divine. Maybe just resting intimately with your breath, which is very natural, free-flowing. Like a river that leads into the ocean of devotion, very naturally. Let your exhales take you a little deeper. Soften the corners of your mouth and eyes a little bit. Let your head soft and move from side to side. A little bit of movement out through the fingers and toes. Bring the knees into your chest. Take the legs over to the right side. And then slowly make your way up to sit. Palms together. There's a great quote by Bruce Lee. I'm talking about, and I'm suggesting, bringing in things that will sustain us, and inspire us and keep us motivated and strong and healthy and all of that. But I really love what Bruce Lee, I like his take on it. He says it's not the daily increase, but the daily decrease, right? Hack away at the unessentials. So whether it's that Snickers bar, or it's the worrying, or it's all the stuff you think is important, it's really a time to think about, like, what is important? What's essential here today? Right? And to hack away at what isn't serving us. Palms together in that gesture of gratitude. Thank you again on behalf of Laughing Lotus for supporting us, supporting this community, Sunday morning class. Love you all very much. Let's take a big breath in. Last one. All together. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy. Stay family. Thanks everybody.